you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Count it, good.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Morant left side. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. They grab their own miss. Adams. Payne for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. Garland surveying the D. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The drive by Mitchell. Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, he made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Where Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And the shot goes down.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Stolen by Brooks. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Jackson passes to Morant. Jackson dishes to Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes ago. Said priority number 1 is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Now here's Brooks, following the miss shot by Jaren Jackson. Left side, Bane. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Now here's Morant for 3. He can't get it to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Now here's Morant for 3. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And both free throws good for Mobley. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Morant passes to Jackson. Adams dishes to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. It's good from long range. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more.
Here's Mitchell. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Brooks. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Mitchell passes to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Look at him rising above the defense. Kevin Love with the statement finish.
Morant outside. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Morant right side. Shot clock at 6. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. His three-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Mitchell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, then cash in at the line.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Morant with the drive.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Pass to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pulls up on the elbow, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
Easy for me. They've made the most of their opportunities by getting to the line, and they are knocking them down as well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Jackson. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane.
Blocking foul call on Kevin Love. His second first team foul.
Cavaliers on D. They lead by 4. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Morant with another miss. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Cleveland moving the ball around. On the wing, Mitchell. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true.
Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now, here's Bane. Jackson finds Morant. Brooks outside. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Bane passes to Adams. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Fast break, Memphis. Brooks leading the charge. A 3 from Morant. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Mobley. Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. There's Garland, and the layup's good off the glass. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morant outside. Dishes it to Adams. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Cleveland leading by 7. Garland left side. Here's Love. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Okay, showing off the handles. Kevin Love always adding a little something to his game.
Morant with it. Picked up by Love. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Kicks it out to Jones. Art right side. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. It's Allen on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Kennard, the pass to Jones. Back to Kennard. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. Shot clock at 5. Down low. And the layup is good.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
There's the pass to Allen. Outside Garland. Stripped it away. Jones looking for an opening. Kennard. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Mitchell against Kennard. Mitchell outside. He feeds it to Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. On the clock. Cleveland the rebound. Okoro passes to Garland. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game.
26. The Grizzlies, 22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas to the ball. Did you see that? What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Wade against Kennard. Passes it to Clark. Front pass the arc. Allen with the rebound.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, wide open look here for Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Kennard. Here's Aldama. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside Garland. To the paint, deflects the pass. Here's Conchard. He's guarded by Love. Jones against Garland. Back to Jones. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Clark with a wide open look. No good on the triple. Cleveland leading by 4. Love with the screen for Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got 12 in the game.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
Pass to Jones. They set the screen. Now the pass to Concho. Back to Jones. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Outside Garland. Takes it inside. Here's Mitchell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively, and you know his team is loving it too.
Adams dishes to Jackson. Left side, Bain shoots the 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 9. 1:32 left in the third. Love finds Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Oh, wide open look for Love. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, GA. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
Garland with it. Now defended by Bain. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant left side. Jackson kicks to Bain. Jackson a screen on Mitchell. Bain passes to Jackson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Steven Adams.
The Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
Love with the screen for Garland. The 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 assists now in the game. To the middle, here's Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Passes to Mitchell. Oh!
Yes!
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A high flyer with long arms. Mitchell attacks and powers it down.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers on top. They lead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okoro is in the front court alongside Love. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the rejection by Jackson. It's tipped, stolen by Mitchell. Love outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the 3 ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Now here's Morant for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Love. Mitchell against Morant. The drive by Mitchell.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Morant reaches to Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And here's Love for 3. Drops in the tray. Love's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for Cleveland. Clark finds Bain. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
When you need to get 3 points right back, Desmond's the man you want on the job.
Outside Garland. Over to the left wing. And here's Love for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Jackson throws it down hard.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Mobley sets the pick for Garland. For 3, Mitchell gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Over Garland and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 14 points here in the second half.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Love with the screen on Bain. Okoro wide open. He fires. Off target from 3-point range. Brooks the pass to Bain. The 3. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. A huge margin of victory for the Cavaliers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Donovan Mitchell.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success. No way he is happy with himself right now. He knows he has to knock every shot down at this point in the game.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Isaac Okoro Did not like that.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Over to the wing. Mobley kicks to Okoro. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
The three from Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Bain. There's the three. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And here's Morant. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
Smack clowns with mad style.
through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the four with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Here's Mitchell. They get the rebound. Garland from deep. Mobley. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Towns finds Edwards. It's stolen by Love. On the wing, Mitchell.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. McDaniels against Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Mitchell's scoring abilities have often been a difference maker, Doris.
NBA, that's been especially true in the playoffs. Highly competitive, all about the right things.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Minnesota. To the middle. Stolen! Now here's Towns. Takes the three. Here's Gobert. Basket counts. Gobert's got his second basket.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Love, a screen on McDaniels. Over to the wing. And it's Love missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Conley. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Conley. Gobert's got 6 points.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Mobley, a screen on McDaniels. Mitchell. It's blocked by Gobert. And stolen by Mobley. Garland against Conley. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Conley goes in. The kick out to Edwards. Garland with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Love. Now here's Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mike Conley.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Good.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Mitchell against McDaniels. Here's Mobley. That shot, no good. Good D by Gobert. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And the bucket is good.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Pass to Towns, down low. Gobert with the bucket. Gobert's got 10 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Conley against Garland. Love, a screen on Conley. Garland, the pass to Love. Back to Garland. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Garland.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Stolen by Conley. And so it's Rudy Gobert making things happen for the Timberwolves. On the glass, he was an athlete. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. From deep, Mobley. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Towns. Towns double team. Here's Gobert driving in.
Well, that's called using your gifts to great effect. Mobley puts every inch of that wingspan to work and says absolutely not.
Out to Garland. There's the 3. No good on the shot. Minnesota in the lead. Left side Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen on Garland. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Edwards pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Cavaliers ball.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert increasingly is capable of these nights on the offensive end where he's just putting it to the defense.
Mitchell, the pass to Love. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Love's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now a timeout called by Minnesota. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Conley against Garland. Conley passes to Towns. Off the mark there with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Mobley finds Garland, and stolen by Edwards. And here comes the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. Towns with the ball, now guarded by Mobley. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Pass to Okoro. Love, a screen on Edwards. Outside Love. Now Garland. He's guarded by Conley. Clock at 6. The whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Count it.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty fast there.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Here's Rivers. Anderson with a screen. To the left side wing. Here's Brents. And stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, what a burst from Okoro. Gets himself back up the floor, beats the defense, gets a hand to finish the fast break. Nicely done.
Reed, a screen on Garland. Pass to Reed. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Kicks it out to Anderson. Lets it go from deep. Shot clock at 5. Anderson with a screen on Love. Back to Anderson. And stolen by Mobley. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Love for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Noel. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Anderson gets the bucket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and tactically.
And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at center, filling out the middle. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Allen, he's checked in for Okoro. Well, Cleveland's shooting only 39% so far in the game. Conley against Garland. Outside Love. Now Garland. Mobley down low. He's against Gobert. Mobley, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Edwards finds Gobert. Picked by Gobert. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Allen.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
And there's the lob, and Gobert with the stuff.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the Stifle Tower with the score.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
To the middle. It's Edwards on the wing. And Minnesota calls time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Towns, a screen on Garland. Back to Towns. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple. Towns has got 8.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Conley passes to Edwards. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards.
Blocking foul.
And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
This Cavs squad is struggling. Outside Mitchell. To stop the run. Out to the right wing. Allen with a screen on Conley. Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, wow! What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Jared Allen putting on a show. Get out of his way, folks. It's coming down on your head.
Garland against Conley. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Another miss by Minnesota. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Here's Rivers, guarded by Garland. Anderson with a screen on Garland. Another miss by Minnesota. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Big 12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mobley's got his first 2 points.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Here's Rivers. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Reed. The 3. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Defense right on him. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Rivers. Back to Anderson. There's the drive.
Well, you can see that the long arms and presence of Jared Allen affected that shot.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. Kyle Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Austin Rivers, and it's Noel in at the 2 spot.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
McDaniels a screen. Towns for 3. Edwards against Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen a screen. Allen on the wing. Back to Mitchell. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Finished off the break. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. It's come up big a few times. For them.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Edwards against Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. Pass to Towns. Another shot. Here's Gobert. They shoot again.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that upstate.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Love, a screen on McDaniels. Mitchell with the ball. Towns covering.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Garland against Conley. The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. Garland with the ball. Love finds Allen. And here's Garland. Three-pointer off the mark. Conley against Mitchell. Towns passes to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Allen a screen. And here's Mitchell. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards against Mobley. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Conley. Now here's Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, deflected. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Cavaliers ball.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Offensively, they could really use a basket.
Jumps up. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1:33 left in the fourth. Towns on a screen for three. Conley. The rebound by Allen.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Timberwolves.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Mitchell.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell against Edwards. The kick out to Conley. Lets the three fly. No good there.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his third foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Minnesota now. Outside Conley. Towns a screen on Mitchell. From deep, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. .23 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Minnesota. Outside Garland. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that...
I smack clowns with mad style.
Jefferson and Greg Ant. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Conley out there with Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3 slot. No good on the 3. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. He kicks it to Morant. Mike Conley with the rebound. Edwards against Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Memphis with the ball.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. And a wide open look for Payne. And the 3 off target. Conley surveying the D. The 3 ball. Sinks the triple. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Brooks against Prince. Back to Jackson. 5 on the clock. And Adams kicks to Bain. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
For 3, Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
Both free throws good from Morant. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Edwards on the wing. Nailed from 3-point land. Edwards got 5 now.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Edwards passes to Prince. And here is Conley. Pass to Towns. Back to Conley. Unloads. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Bain looking around. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant passes to Adams. Towns with the steal. Outside Conley. Gobert with the screen on Morant. Conley dishes to Edwards. For the 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Timberwolves. Morant passes to Brooks. There's the feed to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Bain with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Edwards. A shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Adams outside. Out to Brooks. There's the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards with it. Now defended by Bane. Here's Towns. Timeout call first of the game for Minnesota. Three-pointer. Brooks grabs the board. Jackson against Conley. Outside Jackson. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Jackson kicks to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Morant missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
From deep, Prince. It's rebounded by Memphis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Conley. To the left side wing. Gobert, the pass to Conley. Over Morant. Conley's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Edwards with the block.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He feeds it to Edwards. And the Timberwolves call time. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Here's Towns. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bane with it. Guarded now by Prince. There's the triple. The Grizzlies with another miss. Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley kicks to Edwards. Prince outside. The 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is no good. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adams sets the pick for Bane. Offensive rebound. The pass to Jackson. Outside, Bane goes back up. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Like what? Like, What is going on right now?
Timberwolves leading by 12. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And Morant moves it down.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Conley's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Payne against Prince. Out to Morant. Pass to Jackson. Over Edwards. Jackson dishes to Adams. Another shot. On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Towns. Brooks misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Brooks.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And the Timberwolves call time here. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Minnesota leading by 7. Pass to Rivers. 1:11 left now here in the second. Six to shoot. Feeds it to Anderson. He's off on that one, and it's Memphis the other way. Here's Conchar. Kennard for 3. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
He gets that one.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
To the inside. Stolen by Reed. A nice shot by Rivers. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Back to Kennard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. Trains it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota. That's a 2 from Kennard. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. All right, David, thank you. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
They've got Kennard. Tyus Jones out there with Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Minnesota calls timeout. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Towns. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And finished off by Edwards.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Kennard finds Clark over Gobert. It's stolen by Edwards. Goes up, and he slams it down right on top of Brandon Clark.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Pass to Aldama. In the corner, Kennard with it. Here's Aldama. Clark sets a screen for Jones. Pocket 6. And the rejection by Towns. And Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Stolen by Conley. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
On your feet, fans, here they come.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Morant outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Both free throws good from Morant. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. This one for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's deflected. Towns with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Knocked loose. And they get it back. Edwards passes to Gobert. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
The pass to Bain. Adams trying to free himself up. And another miss by Memphis.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Edwards against Brooks. And Gobert kicks to Conley.
Get there.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul.
Desmond Bain.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here's Prince outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Drive by Adams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Michael Conley picks one up.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Minnesota leading by 18. Edwards looking it over. Now the feed to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Inside. And Adams kicks to Bain. Adams with the screen on Prince. Now here's Morant for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Back to Bain. 5 to shoot. And here's Brooks from outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Towns for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A 3-ball. Brooks misses. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 5 points so far.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He knocked. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Rivers. Kyle Anderson is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. Jones against Rivers. There's the drive. And then Rivers with the dunk.
And 1 step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Anderson passes to Noel. Lets the 3 fly. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. Here's Anderson. Here's Reed. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Clark with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Noel passes to Reed. Anderson, a screen on Clark. Back to Reed. It's Clark with the rebound.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Kennard's shot is off. Minnesota leading by 21. Here's Rivers. Offensive rebound. Anderson. He's good with the little jumper in close. Anderson's got his first basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving that ball around. That's a 2 from Kennard. And it's Rivers with the rebound. Rivers has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Reed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. Defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Rivers against Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves. Both teams deciding to change it up. Memphis has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. From deep, Brooks. Here's Adams. Outside, Bain. And Adams kicks to Bain. Morant with a wide open look. Out to Brooks. Goes up again, and he hits the jump shot. 8 points for Brooks.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Edwards against Brooks. Edwards in. Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
A three-pointer is right on target.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Jackson passes to Bain. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easy to come into an opponent's building and
I smack clowns with mad style.
game, we've got talented centers, Smitty. It should be fun to watch these guys compete.
It is. I love the bigs versus bigs. It's a game within a game between the big fellas. They know everyone's watching their matchup. They want to get the best of each other.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 5 spot. Mitchell drives in.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Three-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Off target from outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Left side, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Outside Garland. Outside for Love. Pass to Okoro. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Love, the screen on Morant. Then Garland gets doubled. Outside Love. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Jackson finds Clark. Over to the left wing. Clark with the screen. Here's Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And finished off by Garland.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Love, the screen on Brooks. Mitchell. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. To the paint. Here's Clark. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Unselfish score. If his shot isn't there, Bang will move the ball. Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
Here's Mitchell.
Watch out, watch out, watch your head.
Awesome. Get out the way.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Brooks, right side. Payne, the pass to Brooks. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson outside. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he sinks the second. 36 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Mitchell. Tipped away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Three-pointer, Brooks. He got it up.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has them.
It's a tie game in Memphis. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
So for Cleveland right now, Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Boy, I love watching Donovan Mitchell. He's a fun player to watch. An explosive combo guard who possesses lots of confidence.
Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Mitchell against Brooks. Here's Love. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
The defender out of position. Love smartly taking advantage.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And Mobley gets it to go.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Jackson outside. And here's Morant outside. Drains the triple. Morant's got 8.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside for Morant. Jack's up a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Cavaliers leading. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Right out of the gate, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Jackson with room to fire. Offensive rebound, and he stays with it. Back to Clark. The 3 from Bain. Counted from distance. Bain's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Outside for Love. Pass to Garland. Clark grabs the board.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Here's Bain. Over Mitchell. Bain, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside Love. Three-pointer. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
As the entire league becomes more reliant on the three ball, so does Kevin Love. It's now become second nature for him.
Doesn't go that time.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Inside, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
Doesn't miss much on the court. Mitchell's awareness helps him execute in the pick and roll.
Clark right side. Brooks outside to the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Garland up top. Brooks defending. Mobley and screen on Brooks. Garland pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. And another miss by Memphis. For Cleveland, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Morant against Garland. Love for 3. That shot off. He gets it off. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Cleveland.
With the score, your Grizzlies 25, the Cavaliers 33.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over. And the Cavs shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Brandon Clark out there with Jackson. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. So it's the Cavaliers now. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Mitchell into the lane.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. The 3. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
Jackson, pass to Morant. Fires for 3. Kept alive.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Garland against Brooks. Here's Mobley. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement today.
BA, he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
A line change here for Memphis.
Substitution on the court.
It's stolen by Love. Outside Garland. Left side Love. Back to Garland. Love, a screen on Jones. Outside Love. Here's the three. The shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Mobley, and he can't bank that one in.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Love, a screen on Jones. Misses the one-handed jam. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Conchar to the middle. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
The Cavaliers have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. And the shot is good by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
They grab their own miss. The second effort goes up again. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Mitchell finds Mobley. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Aldama. Adams inside. Mobley's on him. Adams, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And too long on the shot.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Memphis has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Adams a screen. Pass to Aldama. And here's Adams, covered by Mobley. And it's Adams missing. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Now here's Mobley. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Adams. Adams with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Adams. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Outside Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line. That free throw is good for Mitchell. Good on both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
5 ticks left in the third. Here's Morant. Good D by Mobley. And so it's Cleveland going into the break up 12. They're getting quality. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Okoro and Love at small and power forward. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Mobley in at the 5. 5 on the clock. Outside for Love. There's the triple. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks, the pass to Bain. And here's Jackson. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Pass to Brooks. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Garland. Love, a screen on Clark. Garland, the pass to Love. Mitchell with the ball. Checked by Brooks. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And again, Memphis no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Garland, the pass to Love. The 3. The rebound by Jackson.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Clark. Intercepted.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turnover.
There's a screen by Love. Puts up a 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And an intentional foul right there.
Plays personal foul. 13 foul.
Here's Jackson. Payne, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson, the screen. Brooks finds Jackson. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Cleveland shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Moran against Mitchell. Down low. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
That shot missing.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Bane. Pass to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Mobley. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Memphis has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Morant, the pass to Clark. And another miss by Memphis. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Outside Love. Outside Garland. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Cavaliers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Evan Mobley.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Tries to break his ice. That shot is off. And it's Cleveland the other way. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. There's 37 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen by Jackson. 3-on-3. Brooks from outside. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland dominating the game. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Mitchell with the ball. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
No, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sports presents the end. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. And Edwards with the stop.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Mitchell with it, working on McDaniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
He needs to get himself under control here. That's 2 fouls in less than 60 seconds.
Here's Garland. Mitchell outside. And rebounded by McDaniel. Minnesota with the ball. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Oh, here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Love.
And say whatever you want about Love's defense, but he's not going to be short on hustle, getting out and getting a hand up. And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
And here are the Cavaliers now. After the basket by Minnesota. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The kick out to Towns. And it's off from 3-point range. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Allen, a screen on Edwards. Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell passes to Allen. Just 5 on the clock. There's Garland driving inside. Banked in off the glass.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Edwards with the stop.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Love with the screen for Mitchell. A shot off that time, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Love against Conley. Yes, that goes in.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Love with the screen for Mitchell. Love outside. Garland kicks to Love.
2 minutes remaining.
Mitchell with it.
2 minutes.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Now here is Conley. On to the right wing. Towns wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Allen's shot is off. Timberwolves leading by 5. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Mitchell. Will it go? And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in this game. against Garland. And the pass to Gobert. Dishes it to McDaniels. Gobert down low. Guarded by Garland. Gobert, and that's good.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Good.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint. Establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Allen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll get it going. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. The 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mobley in at the small forward position. Greg Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
To the middle, it's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Conley. And that one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Outside Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. Conley against Mobley. And rejection by McDaniel. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. Stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. He's got 5. Pass to Love. On the wing, Mitchell. And there's the drive. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Here's Edwards, and he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
A year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for McDaniel. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Rivers against Garland. And here's Rivers. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Cranes the three-pointer. Reed's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. And oh, here we go. Prince has got it. The fast break chance. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Reed. That three off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Garland with it. Picked up by Rivers. Up against Prince. And there's the pass to Rivers. There's the pick. Now here's Reed. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. And then jammed down as he goes right over Kyle Anderson.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Here's Noel, and the layup's good off the glass. Noel's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Anderson the screen. Rivers in the corner. Prince, that's for two. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Rivers has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Lays it up off the glass. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Anderson wide open, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark, and so that's the end of the first half. The Timberwolves on top, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the one spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got 6.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Kicks it out to Garland. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. Edwards inside, guarded by Garland. And there's Edwards on the assist by Conley.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Mobley the pass to Garland. Love with the screen for Garland. Shoots it. And it's Love missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Mitchell, and the rejection by Towns. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
And he's good on the second. Timberwolves leading by 17. Towns, a screen on Mitchell. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Back to Mitchell. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Allen, right side. It's stolen by Gobert. Drives to the hoop. Edwards. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
A circus dunk for you right there, guys.
Conley with the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jaden McDaniel. For Cleveland, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Outside Garland. Driving to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Rivers kicks to Prince. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Passes it to Mobley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Prince setting a pick for Rivers. Prince outside. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Garland with it. Picked up by Rivers. Mobley misses. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. 22 is their biggest lead. Rivers against Garland. Rivers passes to Anderson. Mobley with the block. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Here's Reed.
I really think this is the strongest part of Allen's game, guys. I mean, his instincts on the defensive end are already platinum level.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Cleveland, the 4 and 5 are Love and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Mobley in at the 3. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
A no-brainer choice here. I mean, given how incredible he's played, just decimated the defense and did whatever he wanted to. No doubt in anybody's mind that this award was going to him.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
David, we'll listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thanks, David. Six on the shot clock. Towns for 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Mitchell dishes to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
Did you guys see that? My goodness, Allen got crazy talent.
Conley scanning the floor. Towns a screen on Garland. Towns in the corner. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
If Towns gets a good look at the 3, you feel like it's going in.
It's a pick by Love. Mitchell up top. Love outside. Outside Garland. Back to Love. And McDaniels with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Shot clock at 2. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
You know, when you're trying to mount a comeback, it's hard to overcome those kinds of mistakes. You got to be tight.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Edwards with the stop.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And he jams it right over Jared Allen. Wow!
Steal then right into the fast break. Towns with excellent awareness for his age. Very mature player despite being a young buck.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
To the paint. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Mitchell against Edwards. Down low. It's stolen by Allen. And here's the break. 2 minutes remaining. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Mitchell against Edwards. He dishes it to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
It's a pick by Love. For 3, Mitchell. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him. Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Conley against Garland. Towns up top. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Allen with his screen for Garland. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Minnesota.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive.
Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me? Woo-hoo!
Edwards against Mitchell. It's rebounded by Cleveland. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Towns for three. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Now here's Garland. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have...
I smack clowns with mad style.
a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
And checking out the...
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, stolen by Morant. On the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Big time breakout, leaving everyone in the dust.
You love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
Now here's Conley. Towns on a screen. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, if you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And Morant drops them both. First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Bain finds Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Edwards. Pass to Prince. Picked by Gobert. Gets the three to fall.
This guy has spent his career underrated. Prince can stretch the defense and do a lot of little things for you.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Going inside. Outside Morant. Now Adams. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. 5 to shoot. And it's Memphis with another.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Pass to Towns. This one for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Edwards. Now Towns. Pass to Prince. Left side Conley. Shoots over Morant. Excellent D there from Morant.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
17 foul. Shooting from Memphis.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Morant.
And Morant drops them both. Here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Edwards finds Gobert. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. He takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. The three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley goes in. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Edwards against Bain. Back to Jackson. Pass to Adams. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
This is Steven Adams at his absolute best. This guy is a high percentage shooter because he understands how to use his frame.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, a little sauce Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Morant, pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Now here's Conley. Towns for three. He can't get it to go. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 8. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish, my goodness, the stifle tower with the score.
In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And stolen by Gobert. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Soft touch off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Conley. From behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. He's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 is up. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Here's Morant. Second chance effort. Can't get it to go. He's shooting 6 for 7 so far in this one. And Gobert with the stuff.
Listen, Rudy Gobert, despite the 7-foot frame, is mobile and agile, and in the open floor makes it look easy.
Morant against Conley, and stolen by Gobert. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Outside Edwards. Towns up top. The shake. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gobert's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Conley. Towns for 3. They get the rebound. Gobert tries yet again. Oh, the swat by Adams. Morant against Conley. Jackson outside. And stolen by Gobert.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And you listen to the great defenders. They talk about disrupting the rhythm of a score. Doris, how do they accomplish that?
I think it can occur, Brian, in any a number of ways. The first thought you have, obviously, is being physical, obviously within the rules. You can try to deny touches. You can try to deny spots on the floor that players are trying to get to. It can also be psychological. Try to get under the skin of the offensive player you're contending with.
He pulls it. No good. A bit long that time. Reed against Clark. Back to Kennard. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Back to Clark. 6 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Kennard. Misses the 3. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Rivers. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line for Minnesota.
And so he makes both from the line. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Clark. On the wing, Jones. Back to Clark. To the right side. Here's the pick. Fires from deep. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. McDaniels passes to Reed. Three-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Kennard against McDaniels. Clark, the pass to Jones. Shot on the wing. Yep, count it.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Rivers from deep three-point range. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
And that'll do it for the first half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Anthony Edwards out there with Mike Conley. And it's Prince in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Outside Conley. Pass to Towns. 4-3. And he recovers it. Outside Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Edwards got 8.
And that's strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And the three-pointer goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Adams with a screen on Conley. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
That's That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Outside Edwards. Nails it from 3. He's got 11.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Bain finds Jackson. Adams with a screen on Conley. Back to Jackson. Right side Bain. On the wing Bain. Beyond the arc. And no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The free throw drops for Morant. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Morant against Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. A rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Bain.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. They've led by as much as 10.
Now, defensively, the way Taurean Prince works, gets accurate. He knows he's going to get opportunities, and he has responded.
First personal foul.
Throw good, Edwards.
First team foul. Memphis foul. Dylan Brooks. First personal foul.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside Morant. Outside Bain.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Launches a 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Edwards. And Minnesota calls time here. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Here's Noel, and he dunks it down.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
Here's Conchar. He buries it from 3. Konchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Up top, Reed. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. Here's Conchar. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Rivers. Here's Noel, defended by Jones. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Jones. Pass to Conchar. Clark outside. And he can't jam it through. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Rivers. 5 points in the game. Reed with it. On the wing, Noel from downtown. Hangs in the air. Tries again. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time. Just a nanosecond late.
Towns with the ball. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Reed. Misses off the left iron. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 3. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Morant, the pass to Jackson. The open shot by Brooks. Cash money on the open jump shot.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Edwards against Brooks. Here's Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane. Outside for Brooks. Back to Bane. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Shots good by Towns.
No hesitation from Karl Anthony Towns. Ball is delivered. He makes the assist look easy.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here's Edwards. Drives to the hoop. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Back to Jackson. And the shot goes in.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Edwards for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert passes to Towns. Here's Prince, guarded by Bane. Shot clock at 5. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. .152 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Brooks from outside. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Outside Edwards. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Towns for 3.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Brooks with the steal. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Bane, the pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. Pass to Bane. The three is up. Prince grabs the miss.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Picked by Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Now Bane. To the inside. Stolen by Conley. It's a one-on-one situation. Lets the three fly. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Back to Gobert. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. Pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hawk.